Hey folks, Whiskey Tango Charlie. We're here, just got in a little bit ago, did the tour, but met this gentleman on the way in at the guard. He's at the guard shack, and Perry has been on this property for 48 years. So think about that, folks, 48 years. And so we had to come back up and get his story. But he goes back to the original distillery, Stitzel. So Perry, tell us about just a little bit about your 48 years here.
Okay, well, I started here in 1970. I actually started in the advertising department.
Okay.
But I kept getting laid off and I couldn't get permanent, so I bid on the warehouse. And I went to the warehouse department, which that was the hardest job here.
Yeah.
And that's how I got permanent here, and I was hired by the cut it off.
Hey, sorry about that, folks. We had to take a quick break there. Perry had to open the gate for some folks that were coming in to the visitor center. So Perry, back to it, man.
Okay, so then I went to the warehouse department and I stayed there for several years, and that's when I got permanent, and I worked all over the plant. I worked in bottling, shipping, receiving, plant maintenance, and then after 17 years of union work, I went company in 1987 and went on to the guard force. Stayed there till 99, and they retired me in September of 99 with full benefits, of course. Yeah. And then they called me back on January 1, 2000. So I had a whole retirement of about 90 days.
Wow. Wow.
And
so you've been back ever since?
Yes, sir.
Man.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess one of the reasons I came back and stayed, I have to say this, I lost my wife with cancer at the same exact time.
Right, right.
So I thought, well, why not just go back to work what you know what you're doing, and you've been there all your life. So I just came back and stayed with them. So
got to be great people or a love of the family and all
absolutely.
About this. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Whiskey Tango Charlie. We're over at the Stitzel Distillery, and Perry, a 48-year veteran of this place.
Yes, sir.
Nowhere else, I promise you, nowhere else you're going to pull up to the welcome gate and have a person like that here. So,
well, thank you.
Perry, what's the favorite part? What you told me a minute ago, what's the favorite part of all the jobs you've had? What's your favorite?
Right here, working at the front visitor center, greeting the people from all over the world. And it just makes my day to come out and get to meet people from every state in the union. Wow. And several different countries. And
you're never going to get somebody that knows as much about a place as this guy, I promise you. So Whiskey Tango Charlie at the Stitzel Bullet Bourbon. You guys got to come here. And if nothing else, you got to come meet Perry.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. That's correct.
Great. Thank you. Perry.